What's up, gang? YouTube, Instagram, what's popping? Shout out to everybody that's fasting during this holy month. Cause let me tell y'all something, man. This shit ain't easy, gang. This is not as easy as we thought it was. Whole fact. And let me tell you something. I know everybody is having a rough time trying to fast. I know you got a lot of people that don't really understand what the real provisions is about fasting. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't understand the benefits that's going to come to them. You know what I mean? But let me tell you something. It ain't easy, gang. It's not easy. I know a lot of people see people fasting and they like, oh, I could do that. Let me tell you something. It's not as easy as you think it is. Especially when you run into people that be like, I ain't even eat all day. And I just drunk water. That ain't fasting, homie. That's called starving yourself. Let's be clear. That's called starving yourself. It's not called fasting. You know what I'm saying? You gotta fast in the name of God. You gotta do it for God, but the benefit is for you. Which leads me to this. I think this is the first time during my 14 years of fasting that I could really sit here and say it feels different this time around. Maybe because it's that solar eclipse that's coming on the 8th. Maybe it's that. I'm not sure. But let me tell you something. It definitely feels different this time around. It feels like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Maybe it's this whole solar eclipse thing, gang. I don't know, man. But something ain't right. Or maybe something is right. You know what I mean? Especially like when you've been grounding and when you've been like trying to connect with the universe. Let me tell you something, man. When you try to connect with the universe, it could cause a whole rift in your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, trust me, I'm snappy. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to stop myself from arguing and stop myself from cursing, being belligerent. But let me tell you something. It's easier said than done. You know what I'm talking about? It's easier said than done. And as I watch people who think that they could do it. You alright? As I watch people that think they could do it, bro, it never ceases to amaze me that they do it for 24 hours, not even, for 2 hours, and then they give up. That's what's really going on. People can't beat the water. And we already know we got some people that don't even like to take showers, right? And then we got the other group of people that don't know how to fast, don't know why they fasting, don't know what's the significance of it. Spit it out. My son seemed to keep having this damn cold every time I take him back to his daycare. So for everybody out there who kids keep coming back home with this whooping cough, It's not your fault, man. It's the daycare. And these is all the things that I feel like I'm being tested with during Ramadan. Yeah, drink some of this. He's knocked out. Let me tell you something, man. Proper planning really do prevent a poor performance. And that's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to win. I ain't trying to sin. But I'm starting to recognize that yin and yang is real. Y'all know about yin and yang? The yin and yang sign is real. Because yin can't exist without yang. Yang can't exist without yin. And let me tell you something. Positive and negative, man. Sometimes when you try to be too positive, start to cause a short circuit within your own DNA. It's like we gotta do something negative to stay balanced over here, people. It's like we have to do something to stay balanced. I understand, but I don't understand. For real. And let me tell you something. I've been having a rift within my soul, within my spirit. I've been feeling a rift. You know what I mean? Like far as I've been running into just a bunch of fake, phony, religious people. You know what I mean? Especially Muslims. A lot of fake ones, man. And like they say, you know what I mean? The Quran has all the answers. And I'm looking for some answers. Because I don't understand how during Ramadan, you got all these Muslim brothers, right? Wannabe Muslim brothers, so-called Muslim brothers, whatever you want to call them. But they are so fake. And during around this time, you would think they would be the realest. But they are just being more faker than a $2 bill, y'all. No cap. They won't support what you're doing. They always out trying to knock your hustle. Right? They always trying to do indecent proposals towards your spouses. I ain't seen no female ladies do no crazy stuff yet. But I definitely witnessed the men out of control. You know what I'm saying? Losing their mind. You know what I'm saying? Not really supporting you. You know what I mean? Let me tell you something, man. I get more support from the Kafirs than I do my own people. Maybe the Kafirs is my people, huh? The Muslims don't want to spend no money. They want to come over to our country. You know what I'm saying? They want to take all the money out of our country. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to spend it with nobody in this country. It's like, man, a lot of these people that was born Muslims, man, they really got some shit with them, bro. They really got some shit with them, bro. They be hating on the converts. And I don't even know why it's like that. Like, they really be hating on the converts. You know what I'm saying? People that converted. You know what I mean? And then what's been going through my mind is like, you know, I know a couple of surahs and a couple of prayers in Arabic, but I don't really speak fluent Arabic. Right? And with all this mischievous and mayhem that's going on right now, a lot of people that's dealing with witchcraft and demonic beings and stuff, they're starting to alter the Quran. They're starting to alter the audio books, you know what I'm saying? The YouTube videos. So now, we gotta watch out for the fake paperwork. We gotta watch out for the words of men mixed with the words of Allah. This is what we gotta watch out for, because right now, as I'm checking it out, if you do your research, they telling us to stop listening to YouTube videos of the Quran, because they telling us that witchcraft has infiltrated that. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people is gonna be sent to their demise by default, especially us Americans who don't speak fluent Arabic. So it's like, when we first started learning Arabic, we had to take a chance. We had to basically believe that we was learning what we was learning. You know what I'm saying? We had to take a chance, bro. We really had to take a chance. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't easy. It's not easy to recite Arabic when you speak fluent English. It's not easy. It's not that hard, but it's not that easy. You know what I'm saying? But you know what it is? It's like, once you get older, you know what I'm saying? And the way your brain thinks, it's kind of hard to switch it up to a different dialect at that point. It's kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of hard at that time, at that point. And a lot of us, you know, American Muslims, we tend to read the Bible or the Quran, you know what I'm saying? And we tend to read it from the best of our ability. Because I know I used to be a Christian. I used to be a Baptist, Jehovah's Witness. And now I just decided to turn Muslim, because if you really do the research, being Muslim only means the belief in one God. You know what I'm saying? That's all it means, is the belief in one God. You know what I mean? Not two, not three, not four, not five, just one. Just one God. The belief in just one. And let me tell you something. A lot of people is converting to be Muslim right now. You know what I'm saying? This might be the number one religion that is reigning supreme right now. And we don't even deal with religion, you know what I mean? We deal with a way of life, but you know what I mean? You might say that a lot of people deal with religion. You know what I'm saying? You might even thought that I deal with religion, but I don't. It's called a way of life. And it's all about do good, get good. Do bad, get bad. You know what I'm saying? That's what it really boils down to. Do good, get good. Do bad, get bad. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody exempt. You know what I'm saying? Karma comes around to everybody. You know what I'm saying? And can't nobody deny that. You know what I mean? It don't matter what race you is. It don't matter what color you are. None of that. You know what I'm saying? You can't stop what's coming. You dig? Ain't no stopping what's coming, bro. Ain't no stopping what's coming. And let me tell you something, life is too short, man. And during this month, man, let me tell you something, man, I be feeling the devil on my back. I be feeling him on my front. I be feeling them trying to come through my loved ones to get at me and to try to like manipulate me and get me off the path. I'm making this video because I'm not the only one that's going through some hardship, trial, tribulation, tests. You know what I mean? Because trust me, I'm being tested too. You know what I mean? And it ain't funny. It's not a laughing matter. You know what I mean? Hit that like button if you on Instagram. Hit the link in the bio. Go follow me on YouTube. Because after Ramadan, man, we coming with the fire. I'm coming to heat up. I'm coming to burn up the platform. I've been chilling right now. Sun is up. I ain't trying to yell. I ain't trying to curse. I ain't trying to solicit nobody. I ain't trying to really promote anything. This is just a simple check-in. I'm checking in with y'all. Straight up. I'm checking in. While I'm spinning around, figuring some things out. But man, it's funny because like in my situation, I'm always being spiritually attacked through my woman, through my son's mother. I'm always being attacked through her. At first I thought it was her. You know what I mean? At first I really thought she was the weak link. You know what I mean? But I'm starting to realize now, it's not even her, bro. I'm starting to realize it's not her. The negative energy, the demonic energy, whatever you want to call it, it's using her as a vessel to get to me. How I know? Because I have been equipped with right knowledge, right wisdom, and right understanding. With these 3 points, I could prove or disprove anything. And let me tell you something, I done proved to myself that this ain't right. And it's not even her. Because the devil even said that he promised to come beneath us, above us, from the right of us, from the left of us. He promised to attack us in these manners. And it's funny because I don't have no beef in the street. I don't beef with guys in the street. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no problems in the street. None at all. But he will come try to get at me through my family members. Yes, he will. He will try to get at me through the ones that I love. And that's funny because he won't even try to get at me through the ones that I had a problem with, like the ones that I hate. I'm not going to say hate. The ones that I dislike. He's not going to even mess with them. He's going to come at me through the ones that I love. Through my kids, through my grandkids, through my son, through his mother, through other family members. But I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of thinking like, because I know a lot of people that become successful right before they become ultimately successful. A lot of people and a lot of things have to be taken away from them and X'd out their life. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't deal with people that are so petty that every time y'all get into an argument, it's like, oh, I'm calling the police. You got to watch these people. You cannot trust these people. And you got to get away from them as soon as possible. And let me tell you something. We all going through it. I'm going through it. And I know it's easier said than done. But some people just doesn't deserve our forthcomings. They just don't deserve our time. They don't deserve for us to be with them. They don't deserve to hear us vent or politic to make something out of ourselves. Because that's like one of the most stupidest things in the world. If you got somebody that live with you and you on your way up the ladder and you doing your numbers and they see you going up the ladder and they see you doing your numbers, but yet they still don't catch on so they could do their own numbers. This is a straight idiot. This is the idiot. Like, there's no way I'm going to be washing dishes and I don't know what's the name of the dishes. I'm going to be an idiot. I wouldn't even be a dishwasher. Because there are different types of dishes that's going to be in that sink. Just like in life, you got different type of people that you're going to have to interact with. Let me tell y'all something. I've been trying to refrain from going live. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like when I go live, I got to interact with the chat. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to interact with no chat right now. You know, you want to leave a comment? Cool, I'll answer it. You want to like the video? Cool, I'll like one of your videos. You want to follow me? Cool, I might follow you back. You know what I mean? But ultimately, I don't want to go live. I don't want to interact with people. I just want to talk to y'all. I need people to listen. I need ears right now. I don't need mouths. No homo. Pause, no diddy. All I need is for you guys to lend an ear, listen to what I gotta say, help me make sense of it too, because I know I ain't the only one going through this, and I know I'm not the last one going through this, and I know I'm not the first one going through this. But man, does it feel like somebody's trying to take you out when you feel like somebody's trying to take you out? I know a lot of people don't get that, but some of you that's woke, yeah, I get that. I've been grounding so far for about 7-8 days. So far, I have spoke to the trees. I have received downloads about cutting family members off because they can't go where I'm going. That's a whole fact. A lot of people got to get cut off because they can't go where I'm going. A lot of people say they love me, but they really don't love me. They just lust me. They just like what I'm doing at the moment. Because every time I ain't got no motion, I ain't got no ocean. Right? And that's what I'm trying to say. A lot of people only want to stick around us because of the motion that we got. You know what I mean? Let me tell y'all something, man. I built this platform by myself, brick by brick. And I told y'all before, I got other platforms too that I don't even want to tell y'all because I don't want none of y'all to follow me over there. Straight up. I'm not putting y'all on to all the social media networks because there maybe things might not work the way how I want them to work. Like, that's why they say you can never tell the right hand what the left hand is doing. Don't tell the right foot when the left foot is about to jump. Whole fact. Whole fact. Let me tell you something, man. I'm starting to run into so many people that have been waking up and that are woke that I never knew this many people were wide awake than ever before. Because when I first was waking up about 20, 30 years ago, it seemed like something wild to me. It definitely seemed like a wild, wild time when I was waking up. And it's crazy because I was beefing like as if I want to go back to sleep. That's how I was beefing. I was beefing like as if I'm still tired. Knowing that it was time to get up. The alarm clock was ringing. It was time to wake up. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people be thinking that I'm just running around screaming God's work, God's work, God's work. Let me tell y'all something, man. I say the year had to be like 2006, 2005, where I had basically had a conversation with God, and I told God, listen, I'm done with all this street stuff. I'm ready to do your work. You know, I'm ready to do God's biddings, and I'm ready to do God's work. I'm done with the street nonsense. I'm done. So what God did, he hired me. He recruited me. And then I started doing God's work. But I didn't know what I was doing. Let me tell y'all something. The first time when I told God that I wanted to do God's work, hire me, please don't fire me, right? Let me tell y'all what happened. I lost my mother first. And then I caught my baby moms cheating on me with a whole nigga in the crib. That was second. You heard? So I know shit happens. I even fought the dude for like 2 hours. I tried to bite skin off this nigga. Excuse my French. And I didn't understand, like, okay, if I'm doing God's work, I should be more protected, which is true. But I was like, if I'm doing God's work, I shouldn't feel like I'm being attacked the way I'm feeling attacked. And guess what? That's exactly how it works. That's exactly how it works. Once you sign up for doing God's work, you will be attacked. The attacks start to roll in, and I'm talking about they start coming in so fast that you won't even know what hit you. You heard? The attacks, bro. The spiritual attacks. I used to be telling people about the spiritual attacks I used to be having. They used to laugh at me. They used to laugh at me. They told me stop acting like a PUSSY. They told me stop acting like a GIRL. Ultimately, though, they told me I was a SUCKA. Yeah. They told me I was a sucker because I'm acting emotional. Now, mind you, when you start doing God's work, your emotions are going to run rampant. Because when you sign up to do God's work, your heart softens. You know? Your heart softens. And you are supposed to show mercy so God can show mercy on you. That's what we're supposed to do. Now, in my case, I didn't understand that. So after my mom's died, I had to basically let that go. I had to literally let that go. I literally had to put my big boy drawers on, because I remember my mother told me, she was like, boy, You be out here playing with these females and playing with these females. When one play with you, don't be cry about it. Deal with it. And you know me when I was getting told to me, yeah, I'm tough, I got it. But boy, oh boy, when that day came and I realized that this girl was cheating on me right after my mom's died, she wasn't even warm in the ground yet. And basically lied to me and said, we gonna be a family and we gonna do this and do that. Boy, she started messing with a bootleg dude that looked like a bootleg me. You know what I mean? And I couldn't understand, like, what do he have? But then I got it. She was just trying to hurt me. That's what she was trying to do. She was just trying to hurt me. That's what they do, though, to the believers. That's what they do. You will be tested. Things are either going to make you stronger or they're going to break you. Boy, let me tell you something. Being tested every single day is not fun. It is not a fun thing to see or to do. Word. I remember when we was younger, we used to laugh at people that we seen going through their trials and testimonials and, you know, with their homemade costumes or whatever they was wearing or what they was doing. We seen it. And we made fun of them, we laughed. But when it happened to us, we didn't want nobody to laugh, trust me. It wasn't a laughing situation at that point. I know it's serious. But we gonna keep holding on, you know what I mean? They talking about the eclipse is gonna happen on the 8th, right? What do y'all think is gonna happen on the 8th? Get in my comment section. Let me know what y'all think is gonna happen on the 8th of April when the eclipse takes place. Cause I mean, I've been hearing them telling people to pack up, you know, get some waters and, you know, get food and stuff and stack it up on the floor, have all that. Let me tell you something. I feel like that's a gaffe just so they could sell all the grocery products. You know what I mean? Cause you got people that get scared and run down there and start buying everything. And somebody gets scared and just go down there and be spending $1,300 in groceries. You know what I'm saying? Or $1,200. Yeah. That's what they doing. They are stocking up because they talking about some people solar electricity might go out. Because as you know, the solar panels only record during daylight hours. You know what I'm saying? So if it's always night hours or whatever, as soon as it get night, let's see what happens. They talking about it being night for a certain amount of time. Some people saying it's nothing, you're not even going to miss it. Some people are in the wrong planets and spots of the earth where they're not even going to witness it. But I'm pretty sure they heard about it like everybody else did, right? Everybody did hear about it. You know what I mean? I mean, your thoughts below. Let me know what you think this solar eclipse really entails. Does it entail a good future? Does it entail a spiritual awakening for those that are woke? Does it entail a spiritual sleep for those that haven't woken up spiritually yet? Are they going to continue to be spiritually asleep? Is it more of a physical awareness where now people that have the physical shade, the melanin, the not melanin, the sun people, the moon cycle people, you know what I mean? It all breaks down and correlates. But I'm asking you, what is your thoughts? Give me your thoughts. Give me your thoughts. Give me a comment down below. I really want to hear your thoughts on that, because I truly feel like it's time to not feel. It's time to start really zoning in on what we got to do. I think we got to put our emotions to the side, right? They always told us put our pride to the side, but I'm feeling like we got to put our emotions to the side now, champ. Whole fact. We got to put our emotions to the side, man, and see what's really going on. All right? I know a lot of people don't want to, especially all you emotional beings, right? All you emotional beings that operate and move off of emotions and let it drive your force, that's going to be the death of you. Because this is a thinking game. If you're not ready to think, if you're not humble to absorb and to learn, you're dead out here. You lost already. And hit that button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. More content is on the way. More content is on the way. Bang.